everyone, welcome back to some more of this video game, God of War. Okay. I unpaused it and the sun started saying something, but they haven't finished the sentence, so a couple words have gone by, I don't know what they said, but luckily there's subtitles so we can see what they said. Here we go.
Saving her was the right thing, but she seemed all evil at the end.
Not evil. You killed her son, lad. Her son. The death of a child is not something a parent gets over easily.
But he was gonna kill her.
She would have died to see him live. Only a parent can understand.
So you'd let me kill you?
If it meant you would live. Yes.
Look, there was no easy choice. For anybody, brother. But I think we can all agree you did the right thing. The world's a better place with Freya in it. Just give her time, lads. She'll come around.
Back to Tyr's temple, then. One last time.
Aye. Jotunheim awaits.
I don't think she's coming around, man. I think that hate's gonna fester.
Why did Baldur say we caught her?
Odin must have convinced him that following you to Jotunheim would bring his cure. Lies, I'm sure.
Why did mistletoe break the spell?
Vanir magic is powerful, but its rules are slippery and elusive. I'm sure it makes sense if you're a witch. Oh, but it's also bloody tragic. Baldur was the greatest gift Odin granted Freya. The one thing she treasured from their marriage. She only hoped to spare him pain and spare herself loss. But such impulses can lead good parents to make terribly stupid decisions.
Also, Jormungandr came in clutch at the end there, too. I would like to see Freya not become a villain.
Why did you work for Odin if he's so horrible?
It's my career! And if you mean to make your career as a counsellor to kings, you can't very well rule out petty maniacs. Available positions are scarce enough. My first master was a cruel piece of work as well, but I learned through him the enduring power of wit, which served me well with kings and gods alike. I couldn't have been much older than you when I started. A fairy king's errand boy and unofficial jester. One night, my mates and I had the run of the forest. Good fellows they called us, knavish sprites to the last. We'd get up to all manner of mischief, making fools of the local mortals. But as long as our lord was kept amused, we were spared the consequences. Ah. Then one day he was not amused, and I saw fit to move on. Thankfully, the ages and roads travelled since then have turned me from that merry wanderer into the paragon of virtue you see before you today.
Paragon of virtue, eh? Alright. Yeah, I hope that Freya doesn't become an enemy. I would like to see her in the next game. But like, you know, we didn't just, I don't know, break her favorite vase or hell, even burn down her home. This is her son we killed. That's not... I'm not a parent, but I imagine that's not something you can really forgive someone for. At least not easily. I can do... nothing really. Where the heck is all this stuff at? Oh, I see. Niflheim alloy. Okay. Okay. I see. I do not have any of that. But I can upgrade... something? No? No? Well...
I see. Just wanted to stare into my eyes.
That's it, Brock. You got it. Those lovely dwarf eyes.
I can't believe we're gonna see the giants.
Well, if things work according to plan... Go ahead and lock in Jotunheim and we'll be on our way. Probably.
Which one's the giants? Ah.
Boy, ahead.
Boy.
Get ready.
Oh, right. Got him. Let's hope this doesn't cause you to explode or anything.
Oh, hadn't considered that. Maybe we should talk about this a bit more.
Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Ready?
Oh, that's unpleasant!
Now, boy!
That's unpleasant.
We must be close.
Well, what are we waiting for? Think it's far?
We will see.
It's gonna close or something. Something's gonna happen.
A word, please, before we continue. Listen, the last thing you two need up there's a decomposing heat ruining the moment. Why don't I wait for you here? This is between you and the boy.
True. But if someone were to
My
fight...
lady sips soft, perfect sloshers. You done did it.
Sorry. We had to see this.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Ah, fine, damn it. Fine.
Watch the head till we return.
I can do
Oh.
this. No, no, I can't.
Okay.
Ready. Come.
Nothing's gonna stop us, huh? We're just here now. Is this really the end? I thought for sure, you know, that something would stop us. There's always something that stops us. Oh, I have to still move. I thought this was a loading screen, but I kept hearing people like walking. I was like, what am I supposed to do something? Yes, I am, is the answer.
Look! We're on the giant's fingers. I can see the highest peak ahead. Right over there. We did it.
Wow, we actually made it.
We did.
And none of the other gods can get here, right?
What are you doing?
I have nothing more to hide.
Oh, the chains, yeah. I see.
Can we go now? We're so close.
That's a... Boy, I'm having a moment! He's gonna give the ashes to him.
Carry her.
Huh. Jotunheim. Very mountainous.
Boy,
It's nothing. I just thought I'd hear voices by now. Hello? Anybody here?
Yeah, is anyone here?
what is this place?
They must have all come through here when they left Midgard. What was left of them.
Why carve all these faces?
What if this is all the giants that got out of Midgard alive? Not really many at all. Odin and Thor, ruining everything for everybody. I should feel them, but I don't. This place is dead. What happened?
This place is dead?
Why'd Mom send us here?
Oh,
One question is answered, and two more take its place.
Huh. Who's the Guardian?
the Guardian? We foresee Midgard's fate overrun, a second hell. Neither Odin nor his dead may reach Jotunheim. The way must be shut. The serpent and the guardian remained. Oh, Tyr? Tyr's the guardian, right? They alone shall keep our hope. When doom befalls the indestructible, only then shall the guardian return. When doom befalls the indestructible. Oh! Wait a minute. That's Baldur. Well, if this prophecy is that accurate to describe Baldur's downfall, then it would not incorporate Tyr into it. Until then, we await a better world, one without fear, without greed, without war. We wait for deliverance and justice. We wait for a champion. We will wait for word that gods grow good. Hope that world gets here soon. So then the question is... Actually, I don't even think it's a question. It's Atreus. Atreus is the guardian, right? It's not going to be Kratos. Or at least I hope it isn't Kratos. I think it's Atreus. Are we going to get the reveal that Atreus is a giant? This would be the time, right? I guess I'm about to find out if I was correct or not.
Wait!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Something's happening.
Reacted to him. Is that his mom? Oh my god, that is. That's the axe. The Leviathan axe.
It's your axe.
It's your mom's axe.
Smaller. Look. She's arguing with a bunch of giants. She knew giants?
A little more than that, buddy.
That's us.
Oh my
The
god, that
first
is
time we met
them.
The world's serpent. But how?
That's 100% me and
our fight with
you.
Baldur. But that just happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings.
The boy's weapons are gold.
This is our
As
story.
he's the important one.
No,
This is your story.
this is your story.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
You didn't know. She was a giant. I'm a giant.
And
When
there's,
she
oh my
talks.
god, there's the mom.
She sent us here knowing we would find this.
But why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have had good reasons. Baldur was never sent to find me. He was tracking her all along, not knowing she was only ashes.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it. Whatever it is. Besides, she hasn't been wrong yet. Come on. We're so close to the end now.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? Wait, what is that? No, 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 lift it up again. There's Mimir. It even says Mimir right there. Wait. Oh. It's our son. But we're not there. Our son is traveling with foxes, wolves? I don't know. Ferrets? But yeah, but that was us dying right there, right? There's our Helheim trip. There's us fighting the two shitty gods. Man, okay. Okay. Because, like, you'll notice... Well, I mean, why I pointed out that gold means he's important is because his mother was in gold. This is the... I'm assuming the portal to Jotunheim, which is gold. And then, like, the only gold is basically tied to the family. Kratos sure as hell isn't gold. Interesting. Interesting way to show. Like, just visual storytelling. Yeah, okay.
Look. It's Mother's. She was here.
Oh my god.
She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home. Let's finish it.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no, are those just a bunch of dead giants? Oh, I wish I didn't look over there. There's another one. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think this is gonna have a happy ending. Well, I mean, I didn't think it was gonna have a happy ending for a while, but... Oh... Jesus... Is he the last giant alive? Besides Jormungandr?
Father.
No. We do it together. Son.
Oh, son. It's no longer journey of father and boy, it's journey of father and son boy.
You know,
Faye.
the giants.
Faye.
They really are all gone. There's nothing for us here.
Come.
So, I get that Mother was a giant, which makes me part giant and part god.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The giants called me... Loki?
Duh.
Loki. That's the name your mother wanted for you when you were born. She must have called you that to her people.
But why?
A question for another day. Let us go home.
Oh my god. He's Loki? He's Loki? What does that mean?
Guess it all makes sense now. Why she want to end up here? Be with her kind?
Oh wow. Oh my
Did she
god, we're
want
getting
to invade
credits.
This year? Is this what she wanted us to see? Did she want us to tell the people? Or keep it a secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide that.
Oh,
Oh my god.
so why'd you want to name me Atreus? I know it can't be for a god.
No. He was a soldier. A Spartan.
The great
Ah.
warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We
Indeed.
trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death. Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile even in the worst of times. He was happy. He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came for him to lay down his life in battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually told a good story. Lumir missed it.
Man. Whoa, whoa. There we go. Oh, that was a good story. But now I'm having questions like,
But I bet there's still some corrupted Valkyries out there that could be set free. Some other help people. Maybe helping people was part of why Mom sent us out here, too. I mean, what would Atreus of Sparta do?
And what would Loki do?
Huh. That's a weird name. I'm glad we went with yours.
does that mean that he's not going to call himself Loki? I mean, like, I can't see him turning into a trickster god, right? And all that.
Lads, am I glad to see you? I believe I've reached my limit for dwarven charm.
What happened, Mimir?
They took an uncomfortable number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you want us to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else?
Hope Mimir comes back in the second game. Continue exploring, complete dwarven favors, free dragons, travel to Muspelheim and Niflheim. Defeat all the legendary corrupted Valkyries. Oh. Well, that does make it a little easier, doesn't it? That's time heals all wounds. There should only be 4 more of them. Where... Wait. It says Valkyries 4 of 4. Wait. That can't be all of them, though. What? Are there only 4 Valkyries? No, place the 8 helms. No, that cannot be right. The summit, the shop. Then where are they? Goals? Yeah, that's all completed. Defeat the remaining Valkyries. I cannot track this. Whoa, New Game Plus allows you to start a new game while maintaining your equipment and all that stuff. Okay. I mean, we did it. We beat the game. Man, what a cool game. Let me, before I do the whole, okay, we beat the game spiel though, let me at least go talk to the dwarves. Where the heck is the, it said revealed. I don't see shit. There's nothing here. And all it says is Valkyrie. Wait. Are the Valkyries in different places? No.
Before we return to Midgard, I should warn you. More time has passed than you likely realize. The snowfall that began when you slew Balder has become something else. The stuff of omens.
Wait, what?
For the coming of winter.
Not just any winter, but a great winter to span 3 summers. And when it's done, Ragnarok begins.
Ragnarok. From snow.
Aye, snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world. In that approximate order.
Another prophecy.
No, brother. Prophecy doesn't expect this for 100 more winters at least. You've changed something. Prophecy didn't count on you.
I did not really pay attention, or have not, to any of the new God of War stuff, because I never played this one. But from my memory is, I like have one picture of any of the material that's been released, which I'm not going to look up now because I don't want to be spoiled anything, but I do have a memory of seeing him and Atreus side by side in snow. So it's kind of interesting to hear, like, they already knew. Like, they knew what they were doing in the next game, which, I mean, makes sense. And they had that little line.
Fimbulwinter. I can feel it in my scrot. This is the big one.
Stop saying that. Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later.
That ain't just snow and you know it. It's the end times.
How dare you make me the voice of reason?
Guys?
Just discussing the weather. Bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means is, Fimbulwinter's upon us, boys. The winter to end all winters. I can feel it in my scrot.
Yeah. We heard.
So, if you're heading home, try to keep moving, and also to not die.
Or if you're not heading home, same advice.
Thanks, you two. Anything else to say? Nope. Nope. Okay. Huh. Let me check the map again. It did say revealed, right? No, at the very least, if I can look up the Valkyrie locations. It's not too big of a fuss. But I may come back, I guess, and maybe do a couple more episodes to kill the Valkyries. Maybe. I will say that right now. by the time that you probably watched this, I may have already started uploading Warhammer 3 stuff, Total Warhammer 3, maybe, I don't know. But that's what we'll be doing after this episode, because I'm not allowed to actually say that I have Warhammer 3, but again, by the time this episode airs, I think the embargo's up for me. So hey, I've had it for a little bit, and I haven't actually played it yet. I've done a little bit, like late at night before I go to bed, because I knew that if I got distracted with Warhammer, that playing this would be secondary. I knew that. So I decided not to play any Warhammer 3. I was like, no. This game is too good to just, like, fiddle away at the end. So I, just kept playing this instead. And loved it. This game is freaking great. It's so good. Oh, hey, Valkyrie's on the right side. Mystic Gateway is 9 out of 10. Sorry, I'm thinking about the Valkyries again. I'll just look up a map online or something. But yeah, I guess that's it. There's no real credits to go see. So, man, what a cool game. What a freaking cool game. Wait, what's this? Oh! Man, I never did go back to that guy. What a cool game. Love the ending. I didn't know that Atreus was a giant a while ago, but it's good because they left the clues there for you. At least I feel like they did, because why else would the mom plan for this journey to happen? She knew that it would lead you to the giants. Now, I thought there would still be giants alive, but they are all clearly dead. We don't know how they are dead. Wait. There was one thing that I didn't... There was a lore thing. Oh, shit. Crap. Those the shrines. Lore markers. Shoot. I wonder if their death was... in one of those last ones. Oh, the Guardian Returns. Okay, hold on. Guardian Returns, Dream of Midgard. Crap. What was it called? It's probably a long one. Oh, shit. Well, I don't know what that's going to say. But yeah, I don't know how they died. I have no idea. My guess is that somehow Odin or Thor or both figured out how to get into Jotunheim after all. Unless they all just died of old age, which apparently can't happen because one of them did die of old age. But I don't know, a couple of those deaths look like their heads were impaled on the mountains. So like I don't think that's what happened to them, y'all. I don't think that's what happened to them at all. So that will probably be revealed later. Frickin' our son's name, Faye, our wife Faye, which we found there at the end, wanted our son to be called Loki. Now, what I don't know is, was Faye the prophet who knew the future, or was it someone else who was the prophet and just knew the future? Because they show that her handprint is there. So Faye was here. Or was there in Jotunheim. So was she prophetic? Is that even a word, prophetic? That I don't know. Maybe there's more clues that hint that she was. I guess it doesn't matter who's the one telling the prophecy. The thing is that the prophecy was correct. And so then... Oh, man, I wish I could see that mural. The mural of the sun with, like, I don't know if it was wind or Jormungandr or, like, a snake or serpent or something, but it looked like something was coming out of his mouth or going into his mouth, and he was kneeling over the corpse of who I assume to be us, right? Of Kratos. And then later on in that mural, it shows the sun walking off with a bunch of, again, I don't know, ferrets. A bunch of ferrets. And there's no way that this trilogy is going to have Atreus become Loki, like at least as pop culture Loki. You know, he's not going to come back. What's his name? Is that Tom Hiddleston? Is that the actor who plays Loki? He's not gonna be that kind of Loki. I don't actually know the traditional Norse Loki, other than I still believe he was a trickster god, but he was still the son of a giant, right? That is still accurate to the actual Norse mythology, I believe, and not just, you know, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I don't really know. I've never studied Norse gods before, so I guess I shouldn't say. But like, I don't see them going that route, right? There's no way, because Atreus is a good person, and I really hope that they don't. Like, I hope he doesn't have an edgy. I guess just an edgy phase. He already has his edgy phase with the whatever, and he overcame that. So like, I don't see them having Atreus become actually Loki, becoming a trickster god, kind of becoming maybe slightly evil. And then for a moment, I was thinking, like, does she call him Loki because obviously someone was a prophet, either her or someone else, and maybe they prophesized that Loki is the downfall of, like, Odin and Thor, maybe? I thought maybe they're going to take that angle, and that's why she wanted his name to be Loki, because that's the name that's prophesized. Or maybe there was prophesized that the Guardian, which is him, would be the one to kill Odin and Thor, and maybe it's just kind of coincidence that his name is Loki. That's just a thing for the audience to be like, oh shit, man, I know that name. Don't know yet. Don't know. We'll probably find out. But my guess, or at least, well, let's hold on to this little nugget of a theory, in that it was prophesized that the Guardian would bring down Odin and Thor. I'm guessing that right now. That's my guess. Maybe it'll be right. Maybe it won't be. I don't know. We'll see when the other games come out. But yeah, the combat was great all the way from the start to finish. I'm really glad that I played it on hard, because I feel like that was the right difficulty. There was only ever one moment where I actually was tilted, and it was against that freaking Valkyrie. I believe I said I was going to piss in her helmet or something like that. That was a hard fight. She was... it wasn't really like... Oh no, it did kind of tilt me, actually. It did kind of tilt me. That fight sucks, because I couldn't figure out how to dodge that frickin' the fly move. When she flew up in the air and she did her AoE, I'm like, how do you dodge? What is this bullshit? And then I was like, oh, you just gotta shoot her with an arrow. That would have made this fight a little bit easier. And then we redeemed ourselves by fighting that one Valkyrie without even having the need of a frickin' resurrection stone, so I felt pretty good about that. Oh, but that's the only fight that tilted me. Everything else was a lot of fun, including the Valkyrie fights, minus that one, which I guess maybe would have been more fun if I knew to shoot her down out of the air. Oh, that like, because that was it, legit. That was it. The unblockables were annoying, but the unblockable, undodgeable, that was the one thing that was tilting me about that Valkyrie fight. I was losing my freaking mind that they would have a boss fight in this game be unblockable, undodgeable. You just got to take it. And I'm just like, well, that makes no sense. And it didn't make any sense. I just didn't know how to counter it. Ah. But yeah, the combat was great. I think the difficulty was perfect, at least for me. There was so many cool moves. You got all the axe moves. And oh, you know what? I totally forgot. Remember that move? That little thing? I forgot about that. I don't think I've used that in like 20 hours. I just remembered. The cleave. This thing. Yeah, I didn't really use that combo too much. I think these were a little more fun. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then of course the shield stuff, the shield fist. That was a whole bunch of fun. I loved that. Oh, combat was so great. Jormungandr was great. Oh, wait. Jormungandr is just gone. Jormungandr's gone. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Oh, I don't know if there's anything else to say. I guess like a score? What would I score this game? What would I score this game? I liked the story. I liked the character growth throughout it. You just through the dialogue, through the excellent acting, and I'm sure writing as well, and just directing of the characters, because I believe this is all motion captured. All of that was great. To the point of even having Atreus be that teenager that no one wants to talk to. They're just a piece of shit. like I hated that part of Atreus, but like it was still great. It was written well because I hated him, and you were supposed to. That was all good. All the Balder was cool. Well, I mean, you know, he was a cool villain. He wasn't cool. He was an asshole, but you get what I'm saying. I I'm trying to find a nitpick. I don't think I can find a nitpick with this game. Which is honestly rare. Like, I don't really ever go looking for nitpicks, but, you know, you just notice stuff that you just don't like when you play a game. And not many games are... I don't want to say flawless. I want to be like, my god, this game belongs in a museum. It is amazing. It is God's gift to mankind. Like, I'm not going to say that about God of War, but it is a fantastic game. Man, it's a fantastic game. What would I nitpick? Maybe, you know, maybe there was too many MacGuffins. Because trying to get to Jotunheim, there were so many things that just got in your way. Maybe there were just a little too many. Maybe they just did one too many MacGuffins. You know, maybe the game should have ended 4 hours earlier. They should have taken out one of the MacGuffins. Even, like, just taking out... Because you're almost opening it and they're like, oh shit, we need to go into Jormungandr to find an eyeball. I don't know. That may be... Okay, that was maybe a little bit of a stretch. For the game's story. Just maybe take one of those out. But honestly, that's a nitpick. Because at the end of the day, it was like, oh no, I have to play more God of War. Life sucks. Oh no, woe is me. I have to play this really fun video game some more. It's like that, but that, like, again, that's just a nitpick. I wouldn't really. I don't think I'd dock it a score because of that. 10 out of 10. Chat or check. Fuck. I stream so much. I'm so used to call it. Sorry. 10 out of 10. Everybody, viewers, friends, hello. My apologies. I say chat when I'm streaming, but 10 out of 10. This game gets a 10 out of 10, which I don't give too many games. A lot of games I give 7 out of 10s because they're usually good enough, but there's quite a few things that I don't really like. 10 out of 10. It's just that good. And now I've never really been that interested in God of War. I don't know if I'm ever interested to go back to the previous God of Wars because they just don't really interest me. But this story, these characters, this writing, this team, this care to the world, like, you got me. You got me. What is it? Santa Monica Studio for Sony? You got me. I am now extremely interested and looking forward to the next God of War game, which is not something I thought I would say. Because like I said, they just released information about it, throughout last year, here and there. Didn't care. Literally the only thing I remember about seeing anything about God of War is just this one picture. It was probably a video, but I only remember a little part of it of just these two standing next to each other in some snow. Maybe there was an enemy in front of them or something. That's how little I cared about God of War. So, thanks for everyone on Patreon voting for playing God of War for this month, because y'all made me play a 10 out of 10 video game. How dare you? How dare you make me play a great video game, y'all? God, you are all the worst. Just simply the worst people. And I guess I should... What? Jesus, man, I'm talking, Kratos. And I guess just, little... What would this be called? Advertisement for myself. If you like what you saw here with the series, you want to support me more, I guess. I don't know. I'm bad at this part, trying to sell myself. I have a Patreon, links in the description below. In the Patreon, I do polls for what YouTube game people want to see me play. I do one of those a month, unless we're playing a game called Pathfinder, which ends up taking like 5 years to complete. And also on that, the main thing I do on that is a weekly podcast, which is just myself, just me talking about video games and other things I'm doing and my opinions and stuff. And then I do Let's Watch series on a lot of different shows, mostly newer shows that kind of come out. Like we've done, Witcher Season 2, Star Wars stuff, all like the Marvel stuff from last year, all those shows. And a bunch of shows in the future that I don't know of yet that I will hear about it. I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. Let's do a Let's Watch of this on the Patreon. So I do that on Patreon if you want to see me there. And then I also have a Twitch channel where I try to stream every day. Most of the time, if I'm not streaming on a day, it's probably because I either don't have power or I am sick and dying in bed and feeling miserable. Besides those two reasons, I usually try and stream every day. Variety streams. Could be anything. Right now, we're streaming Distant Worlds 2. Well, actually, I don't know what I'm streaming right now. Because right now, this video is going to be released in, I don't know, another week or so, maybe? I have no idea what I'm streaming. I'm streaming Total War Warhammer 3. But I stream a whole bunch of different video games. And there we go. That's me selling myself, everybody. I hope you enjoyed God of War. And I will see you all, I guess, next time, which is probably going to be some Total War Warhammer 3 stuff, if that type of game sounds interesting. And if not, well, I'll be playing more stuff like Elden Ring at the end of the month when that comes out. Triangle Strategy for any of you Final Fantasy Tactics fans. That's kind of, I don't want to say it's a spiritual successor, but it is a tactics game being made by, or pushed out by Square Enix, so kind of spiritual successor, and it looks really cool with the Octopath Traveler graphics. That's coming out in the beginning of March, so I'm going to be covering that. What else is there? There's so many games. I'm not going to cover Dying Light 2, just don't have the time for it. But I don't know. There's going to be a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm always covering new games and old games and other stuff. Okay, thanks. That's it, everybody. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Take care.